and welcome to my second video. I hope you guys are doing well and staying safe. First of all, before I start my presentation, I would like to thank everyone that liked my first video and also liked our Facebook page. I am very happy with the great response I've had. But if you haven't liked our Facebook page or subscribed to our channel, please go do so that you don't miss out any updates. So, as I had said yesterday, I would be talking about Ielts, and I would suggest that if you want, please try taking notes, as these will be a series of videos on the Ielts. And as I don't know my audience category, how much they know and how much they don't know about Ielts, I'm going to start from scratch. In the beginning, I would say, I'll tell you what Ielts stands for. So Ielts, the I stands for International, E for English, L for language, T for testing, S for system. The testing system almost gives it away. Ielts is basically a test that gives you a level of what your English level proficiency is. And people only do this test when they're trying to go abroad to native English speaking countries for different purposes. And there are two different modules. One is academic and the other is general. It's quite clear if you think about it. Academic is for people that want to go abroad to study further. And general, it's basically for all other purposes, work, immigration, PR. When you think about it, there are four components. There is listening, there's reading, writing, and speaking. These are all natural skills that we all have. In this test, the timing levels are, for the listening, you get 40 minutes. For the reading, you get 60 minutes. For the writing, again, 60 minutes. And the speaking, that takes the least time, which is about 11 to 14 minutes. So, on the test day, what you have to be prepared for is that the listening, reading, and writing, they're all given on the same day. And it's one after the other, in this order that I have said. The speaking, on the other hand, is given either on a different day, or even it could be on that specific day. But it's usually within that 1 week, before or after these tests. Moving on, I will start with each component. For writing task 1. So, first of all, I will tell you, in this two different modules, the only difference is the writing and the reading. The listening and the speaking is the same for both modules. So, for writing, the writing task 1. For academic, you'll basically be given a graphic. And that graphic could be a bar graph, pie chart, line graph, all these things you see in maths. Or it could even be graphics of like maps of a place before and after. Or it even could be flowcharts. And the thing here is that you'll have to write a summary on it. And summary of basically, I will tell you in more detail what it's supposed to be about. For the academic, general. For the general, you'll basically have to write a letter to someone that the statement will tell you to who and what you have to write about. In the writing task 2, for academic and general, for both you have to write an essay. The only difference is the topics they have. In the writing test, you'll mark on 4 different criteria, both for writing task 1 and writing task 2. There's task achievement, coherence and cohesion, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy. I'm pretty sure for most people that would have just flew over your head. Don't worry about it, I'll explain it. Task achievement means how well you do the task. The coherence and cohesion is basically about the formatting and the structure of your writing. Lexical resource, that's all about your vocabulary. Grammatical range and accuracy. Accuracy means using the correct grammar. Range means a variety of grammar. For the writing, you're given a different band score for each, and then you're given an average band score. One for writing task 1 and the other for writing task 2. For the writing task 1, that only holds 1/3 of your band score overall in writing test. So that means writing task 2 holds 2/3 of your band score. So in that 60 minutes that you're given, please try to use 20 minutes for task 1 and 40 minutes for task 2. Moving on to speaking. In the speaking, you have 3 sections. And in these 3 sections, you have many different types of questions that you have to answer. In the first section, you'll have some questions that's all related about you. Where you're from, what's your name, what is your occupation, and there are different many topics that are related to you. In the part 2, you're given a task card, or even known as flashcard. You'll have a topic that you'll have 1 minute to prepare, and you'll have to talk about that topic for specifically 2 minutes. In the part 3 of the speaking test, you'll be asked questions that would be follow-up questions of the topic you're given in task 2. In the speaking test, you have 4 different criteria you're marked on, just like in writing. There's 1, fluency and coherence, lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, and pronunciation. I'm pretty sure there's 2 that you would have guessed already because they're similar to writing task 1 and 2. The fluency means how fluently you speak. The coherence means the linking of the ideas. The pronunciation is all about how well you pronounce each word. Moving on to listening. In the listening, you have 4 sections. In that 4 section, you'll have 40 questions you'll have to answer. In the listening, one thing is that you have 10 questions for each section. So total 40 questions comes from that. The section 1 is much easier as compared to section 4. Those 40 questions each hold 1 point each. So that's a total of 40 points. For that 40 questions, you'll have 30 minutes audio play and you'll be able to answer those 40 questions. The extra 10 minutes is for transferring your answers from your question booklet to your answer sheet. That's what makes up that 40 minutes. There's a short example for your marking. For example, if you get 16 points, then you get a band score of 5. If you get 35 correct, then you get a band score of 8. Moving on to reading. As I had said earlier, the reading has 2 different modules. One is general, one is academic. They both have 3 sections. The difference is, in the academic, you only have 3 long passages, so each section has 1 long passage each. In the general, you'll have about 5 to 6 short passages. And these short passages would be much easier as compared to the academic version. You'll have 40 questions in total, and for that 40 questions, you'll have 60 minutes to answer them. There's one question that everyone asks is academic easier or general? I would say preferably general is much easier as compared to the words that they use. But in the scoring, when you compare them, then general is a bit more difficult to get. For example, 34 points is 7 band in general. But if you get 1 point higher in academic, that means 35 points, that is 8 band score. That's the difference. So, concluding everything, that's all for today. But I would like to tell you, since each component has too much in detail, from tomorrow, I'll be talking about the writing task 1 for general and academic. If you have any more questions, please feel free to comment in our comment box below, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Please do like our Facebook page and also subscribe to our channel so you can always be updated and notified. Thank you, stay safe, and keep your community safe.